To God be the glory. This is where education began for me. Standing right here on the famous front door of William D. Wilkins Elementary School. Like, this is the elementary school in which I graduated. Literally, where I'm standing, I got jumped into games right here. Like basketball team. My fifth grade teacher taught me 50 states and capitals, and just so many good memories here. The candy store used to be across the street. My grandmother used to drop me off to school sometimes, and I remember one story that she took me to school, and in one pocket she had a pack of M&Ms, just loose. They were just loose in my pocket, like as if she poured them in there and zipped it up. The other pocket she had $2 worth of dimes. So I'm in school and I'm hearing this jingling and I'm hearing this shifting, and I'm like, man, what's going on? So it's crazy because I ate on the M&Ms all during school. And when she picked me up that day, because I was going over her house for the weekend, she was like, did you notice anything? I was like, yeah, Grummy, you left some money in my jacket. She's like, oh, is that it? I was like, nah. She's like, what happened to the M&Ms? I said, well, I ate them. She's like, oh, so you kept the money. It was just crazy, how I just got so many good memories here, It's sad that I can't take my children to see the schools in which I went to and graduated, and it's sad that both my elementary, my middle, and my high school, they don't exist. Schools that I graduated from, they don't exist anymore. Even the high school that I went to in Indianapolis, it doesn't exist. And gotta be thankful, grateful.
I don't get out a lot unless I'm on the block. I'm so Jacob, I treat these angels like an outer box. I shadow box the scripture, for real. 66 shots in my cannon, I call that real steel. I'm steady plotting and planning, making the vision plain. Constantly flexing, his messages sealed them in my brain. I'm dying to live, I'm dyslexic, my faith is insane. I get tested, but never stressing, I'm down with the king. Never anxious, my ways are ancient, come join the regime. Order to make it say I'm the greatest he never seen. I know apostles and prophets that call me for advice. Plus I counsel pimps and some prostitutes, homie, get it right. This pastor will pass you with Levi's and some Timberlands. I teach sheep in my pasture that life ain't never land. I'm persistent, consistent, insisting my daddy's business. And the mortician, I bury artists that come against them.
Hey, God is the antidote. You already know. Put your hands up in the air.
If you want them, go and get them. If you need them, just receive them.
Hey, God is the antidote. You already know. Put your hands up in the air. You know that you want it.
If you want them,
You want it.
go and get them.
You want
If you
it.
need them,
You want
just
it.
receive them. You cannot fan on the fire, I feel my life was chilled. From my conception, I broke the record on the potter's wheel. No Ross, no Betsy, no flag would let me, force me to kneel. I battled demons, had no allegiance to Jehovah El. Should die, yeah, I should've died, but he saved my life. Now I take aim at how you catch walk, I'm such a Harlem Night. I used to pain that the devil once had me, crying and complaining about. Graduated from a pain, now I understand the thorn in my flesh was all about. Call me the Surgeon General, I'm invincible, no need for interviews, no demonic animal can get my minimal. Hannibal on the scripture, I'm a go. I ain't lying, I'm a lion, and hip-hop is an antelope. And R.E.P. keeps it so cannibalistically, sin be offending me. Christ is the remedy, life is the recipe. Haters and enemies about to be my footstool, so watch them rest in peace. I'm elevated, so persuaded.
This house right here is a lot more dear to me than that house that we just left from, because I was older in this house. This house is the actual last house I lived in the city of Detroit, Michigan. I started middle school in this house. Started elementary school in the other house, but I started middle school in this house.
But he was always smart. He was always fun to play with. On his good days, man, we would have a ball. You know, we would play basketball. You know, just girls all the time. You know what I'm saying? He used to sing, so he, you know, we always had, you know, my little brother, he could sing, and he'll sing, and girls will love it. You know, he played football. He was always, you know, a fast little dude. So we handle the ball. You get to running, making some touchdowns and things. So it was, and he was crazy. Not crazy, but he was different. So, you know, if we ever got into some scuffles with some neighborhood boys, man, you never know what Rodney would do, and we use that to our advantage. You know, we never know where he's gonna come off from. So, you know, if we put the pit bull on him, man, it was a done deal.
This house, believe it or not, is the house where I first touched the piano. My brother went to Persian High School. He was a trumpeter. He played the trumpet in the high school band. And I wanted to be just like my brother Isaac. So, you know, I used to break in his room and snatch his trumpet and do all kind of stuff to him. He just had a little toy keyboard. It had maybe about 24 keys on it, so it was just really small. He's like, hey, bro, you should try this. Touch this. And he challenged me. He's like, if you play this, learn a song, play it, you know, I'll give you some money, some candy, whatever it is.
It wasn't like the day. I want to describe how it went. So I used to play trumpet in a high school marching band and concert band. So I used to bring my trumpet home to practice, and you know I was excited to play it, and I know Rodney used to be excited to play or wanted to play, and I think maybe a few times I let him play it, but other times he was just go in my room and try to take my trumpet out and put his mouth on like my mouthpiece, because every instrument have a mouthpiece, and mouthpiece is supposed to be yours. You know, you don't want nobody else's germs or things on your mouthpiece. So every now and then he'll go and sneak in my room and take my instrument out, which is, it's a fragile instrument. Instruments are fragile anyway. You know, if you drop it, it can ding it up or mess it up, and then I would have to, we would have to pay for it. So I'm like, first of all, don't put your mouth on my mouthpiece, and man, you could break it. You could break it. What I'm gonna do? I can't pay for this stuff like that. So you just sneak in my room, try to play my instrument. I'll be watching TV in the living room. Next thing I know, I hear my trumpet. I'm like, I'm not playing my trumpet. And right, I'm like, man, why are you in my room playing my trumpet? And he'll just be laughing. Like, I just want to play. So then I was like, man, you don't even gotta play. I mean, I'm like, don't even worry about the trumpet, because the trumpet is pretty difficult to master. But if you play with this keyboard, man, you'll definitely be able to master that, and you may definitely do more things. And don't forget to, I think I told him, don't forget to learn how to read music.
Based upon what my brother done for me, now I'm the musician that I am today. If it wasn't for that challenge, you might not have got any of the albums. If it wasn't for that challenge, I probably wouldn't be doing any of the tours or even this DVD. So I always credit my brother to challenging me musically. But the story to this house is, my mother had another boyfriend. He was with us. It was her fiance, and he was an alcoholic, and he was abusing her. Things that I was too young to know were going on. We came home from school, and she literally had like a healthy bag of my clothes, Isaac's clothes, Crystal's clothes. And literally, she was like, we got to go right now. And I remember us going out the back door, rushing through, rolling out, and my mother took 3 children out of town, out of state, no money, no car, no plan. She took us all out of this city on pure faith. On pure faith that God will bless her and her children with more. Enough was enough for her. She got tired of the obstacles that she was facing and being a single parent and doing it on her own and bad relationships. And she just trusted God, that God will provide for her.